And innovation comes in every element, whether it's going to be a basketball corporate that brings 120,000, and these 120,000 becomes smartboards. It's not becoming stocks for someone else, smartboards for our kids. Or it's going to become a wireless library, or it's going to become, the climbing wall, as you can see in the cafeteria, in the gym. So what else? Facilities infrastructure. Some of you, and I can see a few of you, I'm not going to tell you who they are because the age is a very important factor there, that they were complaining that the elementary school kids are eating lunch either in the classrooms or outside in the rain. Now we do have a different space. We're almost finishing now the space which is the dance and the music little center for the elementary school. We're putting now mirrors so the little kids, they can dance so we can all feel happy. Okay? Because then they get tired, they go home, they sleep, they don't bother us. I mean, that's the whole idea behind that. We have a gift shop and so forth. And someone will accuse me and say, well, why technology? Because look what is happening. Not only we have computer labs, not only we have smart boards, but as we speak, and the interesting element is that there are wonderful people here that they can testify this. About 2 years ago, I said to a wonderful colleague that they have a course that is an incredible course. And we have to make this course a hybrid course, a course that we can teach online and they can take the kids on a trip. Oh, they didn't believe me. Yeah, Miss Jasonidis is here. She can testify. She says, no, you're doing all this to get rid of me. Now, 12 kids from Chapin School from New York, one of the most prominent college prep schools, 38,000 tuition a year. 38,000. They're taking the course online. We teach the course, and they will send their students here in Athens for 3 days, and then they trust our boys to go to Paris to finish the course. That's all-girls school, by the way. So that all-girls school, college prep, they're sending 12 of their girls to our school to learn. That's, I find, amazing. Next week, some of you were in the meeting where 12 or 10 kids, they're going to Chicago, to Lincoln Park High School. They're going to spend a week. They see how classes are in Lincoln Park High School, which is the #2 high school in Midwest. And then we are going to host 12 of these kids. Last summer, we had 13 kids. So they went from here to the University of Richmond. Why all this? Because the focus is students. Don't forget that. Not the teachers, not the administration, not the parents, students. Usually parents come to my office and say, George wants to go to Harvard. And my question is, does he know about that? 99.9% doesn't know. Period. And I look some of our friends who had discussions, and you know what I'm talking about. Enrollment. Look at this, a little number. I love numbers. I was trained all my life to love numbers. In 2005, we had 585 students. That was wonderful. But in 2009, we're projecting to 825 students. Currently, we have 816 students. That's a growth with quality and integrity. What is our philosophy? Best fit. Can we be the best fit for the student? We're not saying the student has to be the upper 2 percentile or the lower 5 percentile. Can we be the best education experience for that student? And if we can't, we better be truthful. And we were truthful. It's painful, but we had to say to parents, we try everything possible. Maybe we're not perfect, which we know. But therefore, let's find the best fit. That's our philosophy. So that means a 41% cumulative increase in 4 years. So what does it mean? It means that we have some other phenomena. 50% of our applications, they come through our website, online. Why? because we were able to share with the rest of the world what we're doing, and they figured out that we're doing something right. And also, what we do is we have about 1 million hits, distinct hits, unique hits a year, 1 million hits in our website. That's an incredible way that the rest of the world will know about us. So, why then technology is important? Because that's 21st century. 2 days ago, University of Pennsylvania was here, and Mr. Medeiros and I were in my office, and they were telling us that the new research program there, they found a new engine that will filter internet options and therefore will eliminate or minimize actually all the garbage that our students they get. It took us about 2.5 minutes, and we say, come on, bring it to us. Free pilot program. Why? Because this is what is the world. So, enrollment allows us to find the best fit for us. This is, for the first year this year, we had waiting list. Not because we are elitist, because we can be truthful and we can control growth. We could be this year 1,000 students, but that's not the point. Because to grow, you need simultaneously faculty, you need facilities, you need staff, you need other personnel, you need administration. So we're not going to do that, even though the temptation is there. Teaching and learning. Another example, we were talking yesterday with a group of colleagues, what about the educational trips that our students are taking in? So I asked another colleague, I said, when do you fly? She says, for which trip? For which trip? Our students, they have so many opportunities. Your kids, other schools, they cannot even imagine about that. Yes, everybody maybe goes to Hague for Model United Nations, but we go to Qatar. Yes, others have exchange programs with Paris, but we went to Beirut a couple of months before the bombing. Well, that indicates, though, before, it was not after, but it was before. That indicates that if you don't take a risk, you don't learn. Sunday, 10:45 in the morning, in one of the conferences of Near East South Asia schools, we're going to have 3 students and 2 of our faculty and the principal, Mr. Kelly, that they are presenting what the students developed, an innovative way to present the conflict between Israelis and Palestinians. And new scoop that it is produced by Harvard. It's a Harvard spin-off, said, we will choose you to really create this piece. And this piece now are in a conference. And these kids they started when they were 10th grade kids. They were brave to go in a different way. And they present a solution by themselves. Why all that? Because academics, teaching and learning is innovation. Because all of these ladies and gentlemen who are around us, they are creative. And I go everywhere and I see the following difference. I see liquid and I see static. We are not static, we're liquid. And that's what makes a big difference. The first ever visual science fair, all of this happens the last 5 years. Now, there are some people brave enough, they take me to their trips. And it is amazing. It's a different story to talk about that, a different story to actually live. Innovation. 2006, we created the Institute of Creative and Critical Thinking. That institute offers, up to this point, more than 14 college-level courses. I got innovative programs. We had kids going around the world. Also, we offer educational courses, yoga, and what are the other ones, We'll offer also the Spanish dancing. So, now,